Hi guys, my name is Sophie. Welcome back to the channel. So this is a new series that I'm starting and it's called Reselling to Travel. So my brother is getting married in Germany in June, and I thought instead of going back to England, I'm going to go on a little jolly, and I'm going to do a little bit of traveling, and my aim is to be able to make reselling pay for it, basically. So currently, at the moment, we've got just over £60 in our eBay account and about £29 something in our Vinted account. It has been a very, very poor week this week. I'm not really sure why, but I'm not going to let it put me off, because I've had loads of great weeks where I've had, you know, £400 weeks, £200 weeks, whatever. So I'm not going to let it put me off. We're going to keep going. So that is what is in our pot at the moment. My plan with traveling is I'm going to fly out to Germany for the wedding with my family. Then I'm going to go back to Siblingen in Switzerland with my brother, where he'll be living. And then from Siblingen, I'm going to go to Zurich in Switzerland. I'm going to get an overnight train, which is about 10 hours, to Vienna in Austria. And I'm going to stay just in hostels and things along the way. And then I want to go from Vienna to Prague, and then from Prague to Krakow in Poland to see Auschwitz, and then come back to England. So yeah, it's going to be a bit of a jaunt, which I'm mega excited about. So let's go hit the charity shops. Let's get selling, because this trip's not going to pay for itself. Let's go. So I found these Adidas Superstars. This is Sue Ryder in town. They were quite expensive. I can't remember what they were now. This Nina Ricci bag, I thought it might have had something in it, but it didn't. I did find this Disney bag as well, but I don't think it was actually Disney, so I didn't pick that up. I'm sorry if you can hear my dog whining in the background on this voiceover. He's looking out the window. Did also find some Cath Kidston. The thing is, I've picked up quite a bit of Cath Kidston lately, and I got it because she's not really on the high street anymore, but it hasn't really moved. So I left those ones there, and the rails in here were just so empty. There was hardly any clothes on the rails. You can see here, so many gaps on the rails. I don't know whether they just don't get the donations, or they're just not very quick at topping up the rails. I don't really know. Love it. So quick stop off at Pho there for a nice prawn pho. Absolutely love it. Yeah, so Adidas trainers here. I think they were a tenner. I'm not paying a tenner for them. Those, I thought they might have something in them. They were like the Inspector Morse book series, but they had them on for quite expensive, so I didn't really bother looking at them. Super dry top here. There just really wasn't anything around today. There really wasn't much in here. I don't know whether anyone else has got Longfield's charity shops where you are, but they're quite notorious like for their pricing. Like these DC Shoeco shoes here, they were like 20 quid. Like, it seems any Longfield in Cheltenham, there's about 3 of them. They're really quite expensive. So I didn't actually manage to find anything in here. The only reason I still check it is because it's where I found those motorcycle jeans. And I would have happily picked up these, the dwarves from Snow White, but they wanted £8 each for them. So I was a bit like, no, don't really want to pay £8 each for those. Oh, that's their back area. Looks like I nearly went into there. Flute Chos, I got no idea on those, and I forgot to look them up. So if anyone does know anything about Flute Chos and whether I should have picked those up, they were £15. Do let me know, or whether that £15 was kind of a bit steep to pick them up. But I don't know anything about those, so do let me know in the comments if you do. This is the women's jeans areas. Again, there's just nothing in here. It was all Primani, Gap, crap. Just, yeah, there was nothing really in there. So yeah, this was, I have to admit, this was quite an unsuccessful charity shop trip. But, you know, sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some. You can't get the bangers every single time that you go. So you know, it's worth putting videos out like this anyway, because I think sometimes people think, oh, I'm going to get loads of stuff, and it doesn't always work out that way. This was the Children's Society. I only came in here once because that was a good few months ago, because I didn't know it was here. And I walked out because the prices were crazy. I think it's £28 they want for that weird fish jacket. And I can remember that's why I kind of forgot it was here again, because the prices are just out of this world. That was £17, and apparently you're saving there. But yeah, the prices are really high. So I trotted off out of here, to be honest, and remembered why I never went in here ever again. So yeah, we'll give it another few months and see if I forget again. I did find this Take That progress tour. It was a polo. I wondered if maybe like a member of staff had worn that at some point. I didn't pick it up because it had no like band dates on the back or anything like that. But I just wondered if perhaps it was like someone who worked backstage. It was, you know, for the tour. Perhaps that was their polo. I thought it was pretty cool, and I am a massive Take That fan as well. So yeah, I was pretty like, ooh, that's cool. I think I only picked up one thing in here. This is Bernardo's, and it was a Reese multicoloured jumper. I can't remember whether I got it on film now, because I'm doing this voiceover kind of retrospectively, to be honest. But again, just rubbish. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you soon.